What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and I wanted to go over a character before I start going into some of the A ranks and the B ranks. You guys have been suggesting a couple, and keep doing that, by the way. I definitely want to get a nice order going, but I didn't have time to read characters that I don't really know how they work. I definitely will be checking out. Someone suggested Macchiato. I think Lisa is a sleeper agent, crazy cool, and I think I want to go over that characters. And then some of these A ranks are really cool. Sumare, yeah. Don't worry, all coming soon. But, oh, Kelvin, oh my god. Anyway, I wanted to go over CRACHE because it's the S rank character that actually summoned first. This is the character that I was blessed with. And now that I have a way better understanding of how she actually works, I thought I would give it, because she's actually not as easy to understand as I initially thought it was. I saw she does shadows and stuff like that, and I was just like, no idea what that means. Have to put it in practice, and then I would better understand how that works. And then now I do, so I can tell you guys. But first, like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoy the Path to Nowhere content, and it's coming in bunches and bunches and dunches and punches and bunches. All right, let's get over with the review. So first off, let's go over a skill and crime brands. I gotta start adding that to a little bit of my things too, because now I have crime brands. Some people said it's like gear, but I don't see that. It looks like an artifact system to me more than a gear system. Anyway, so first thing she does is she hits 2 squares in front of her, which is pretty cool, right? So she kind of has like a reaching. She has a scythe, so she's farmland. She's playing Farmville, you know, going up damage only. So I was like, okay, that's next up is going to be Stealth Shadow Blade, her ultimate. It's a little weird to explain. I'm gonna read it and then I'm going to explain it. Shadow Stealth. CRACHE hides in shadows during which she cannot normal attack, block enemies, or be targeted by enemies. A lot. She quits Shadow Stealth when she is moved or casts Shadow Blade. So she goes into a stance. This is the stance. So she goes into the stance. If you move her, she immediately gets taken out of it. That's why it only costs 15. It's a very low cost thing that you're supposed to be spamming that does core damage pretty much. So if you move her, she just goes straight out of it. The Shadow Blade itself, you can only cast Shadow Blade when she is in Shadow Stealth. It deals 400% of her attack physical damage and 1 core damage to enemies within 4 grids straight in front. So it actually extends the claw outwards. Now for each second she stays in Shadow Stealth, she gains 5.5 ultimate damage bonus, which can stack up to 60 seconds. Technically, the longer you have her sit there, the longer you anticipate. It's a lot of plotting and planning that you have to do, and then that thing comes out and it does damage. Remember, 60% already on a big stacking attack thing here. So, and then you can actually level up and get that to be even fatter and fatter. So pretty much you have to put her in a good position. Normally what you want to do is that it's actually more beneficial to have a nice tank in front, let her sit there and charge up, and then boom, attack. Or you can have it that she's in a lane and like a boss is there and you just let her charge up. I do wish that there was some type of visual visual, something that you can see that, oh, she's maxed out. Because if you look at 5.5, she gains each second, she goes up to 60%. I don't know the mathematicals on that, and I could just bring it up. Hold on, let's mathematical it. What is that? That's about, it's like telling me like almost 11 seconds if you want to max it out by any chance. Most of the time you won't anyway, so I just wanted to do that, right? So do you have the time to? Will you be counting 1, 2? No, it's just something to note. Anywho, but that's how she works. That's a basic mechanic. It's a little wonky, but yes, let's keep going. Shadow doubles. While in Shadow Stealth, she creates a shadow every 6 seconds. When she actually casts the Shadow Blade, each shadow deals 210 additional. There can be up to 2 active shadows at a time. While Shadow Stealth is inactive, for every 10 seconds a shadow disappears. This is something that I actually have to pay more attention to, so we're gonna look for the shadows together to see where she creates showers. It doesn't say where the shadows are created, but now here is her final passive when you have her in phase 2, which is for each shadow lost during the battle, her ultimate does 10% more damage, only stacking up to 2 times. So once 2 shadows have died, she does more damage. It's just more damage. But it's only the ultimate damage, just to keep in track. But her ultimate does a lot of damage, yes. And then you can also see here, what is her other second passive? I said I was done, but technically there is the one. The Nightfall automatically enters Shadow Stealth once the start of the battle. So you have to be mindful of that, and I've messed this up a lot of times. As soon as the battle starts, you can't move her because you're missing out on free damage ramping on her Shadow Stealth stacking its own damage. So you got to be careful with that. Let's go over to the shackles. We see ultimate damage here. Blanket of Shadows increases to 3 times. Blanket of Shadows, if we remember, is her actual phase 2 passive. So yeah, now instead you can get 3 stacks, which is pretty cool. And let's see, 100% damage, more ultimate damage, 100%, 10% damage. At the start of the battle, the whole team gains 4% extra damage bonus for each Umbra Center, capped at 12%. So if you have 3 Umbra Centers, fantastic. Everyone's getting extra damage. And then last but not least, even more ultimate damage. The reason why, like, I mean, the ultimate, as you can see, it's super spammable. 15 costs. That is super easy to get. You'll see that you can utilize it a lot. So if you want to have someone that can constantly break cores and keep doing it over and over again, as long as the enemy stays in front of her, great. Obviously you can keep moving her around, but you want to make sure that she's not in Shadow Stealth before you move her. I don't have all the crime brands, and let me know if there's what is the best way to look at the crime brands. But I'll just see if what, like, you know, I don't have many of them, right? But like normal attack, I have something like that. The crime brands that you want to use, and like I said, I don't know any of them, is possibly a little bit of energy. Even though her thing is super cheap, you want to just have it keep going. You can keep going, and then when there's nothing there, that's where this comes in. When there's nothing there and you just want her to sit and charge up, especially putting her in front of a like not a boss rush stage, but a stage where a bunch of stuff is going to come out of a specific lane and you know where it's coming out of, you just stick her there, let her charge up, let it loose. So I think that a slight energy thing, so you can keep using it, keep breaking cores, will actually do really well with her. Anything that has to do with, I had one, I think, crime brand that said something like this. After using a ultimate, all centers except the caster, which who cares? You saw all the damage boosters I get. Everyone else gets free attack bonus, right? That sounds pretty good. It's something cool to have because I don't need the bonus, but it boosts up the rest of my team to do damage as well. So stuff like that. Anything that has to do with assisting with the spamming of her ultimate will assist with the team, will assist with any type of crime bands. I think that those are the 2 things you want to synergize. Anything that synergizes with ultimate, anything that gives her quicker energy so she can actually just keep using her ultimate since it's so cheap. It's literally like, let me look at Luvia Ray. I think it's the same, almost the same amount, right? Okay, hers is 6. But a little bit, you know, a little bit higher than 6. So if you know Luvia Ray, how quickly she gets to switch, you'll see that CRACHE can also do it. And I hope I'm saying that right, by the way, also. All right, so this is the gold rush stage. So I thought it would be nice. I need gold. That's why we're here. So let us see. As you can see, I like her overall design. She's just chilling upside down. So like I said, since I have her at phase 2, she's going to start off in the stealth mode. So boom, this is her stealth mode. Like I said, there's no indication of, oh yeah, there goes the shadows. Look at that.
Back off. Don't come close.
So there goes 2 of them. He passed through that threshold. Boom, did a bunch of damage. Now I'm gonna have to reposition her here.
Back off. Don't come. You forced me to do this. Please don't come over here.
And you see her energy regeneration is not too crazy.
Back off. Don't come close. Shadow.
Charge it up.
Follows.
The charge goes pretty quickly. Got frozen there.
Back off. Don't come close. Shadow.
Yum, 2,000.
Follows.
So we're just gonna let that shadow charge up. And as you can see, you can literally just sit here all day. Won't attack.
Shadow.
Boom. 4,000. Pretty good. I think this is a good stage. Cause the minions on this stage can only come through the top parts until later. So you can get like a nice little big stack here. And then just rip it. Same thing. Let it rock up. I gotta I don't know what they're doing over there. Nice and shut. Now look how far it goes. Yum, all the way to the person in the back. You love to see it. All right, starting out. Like these little minion stage. Yum, all day. I should move her close, actually. Where do you think you're going? There it is. See, like, that's the good thing about that. Like, constantly be able to really quickly.
Does it hurt?
constantly be able to get like okay, I gotta move him back. This guy. It's the guy that like absorbs.
Shadow. Fuck you. You forced me to do this. Shadow.
Boom.
Follows.
Get eaten. Get eaten.
Back off. Don't come close. Shadow.
See, and I get it again.
Follows.
Just let it sit.
Shadow. You forced
Already back up. And just it's really like I said, if you give him a little bit more energy recovery, it's like it's gonna be a little bit more consistent.
Shadow.
Because you want to constantly go in and out of it, right? Yum.
Follows.
That's kind of what I hope you guys see why I'm saying like the energy recovery. But yeah, that's CRACHE. That is the girl. And that's kind of how I feel like you should use her. It's
Shadow.
and this is another thing that's them walking by right there.
Shadow.
Remember, she does not block. Anyway, I'm stuck at this stage, so it is what it is. That's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep leaving your suggestions in the comment section below. Let me know which characters you guys are interested in seeing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.